Newly enlisted Helldiver reporting for Helldive duty, sir. Welcome, Private. Here's a short tutorial on how to shoot your gun. Now get out there and do us proud. But what about the stratagem thingy? I have every confidence that you'll figure out what you're doing and die trying, Private. Did you say and die trying, sir?
Now before you become a real Helldiver, you've got to pass a skill check, which is your country PS unlocked? If the answer is yes... Now I've played Helldivers for an hour or two, so here's my $4.37. I can pretty much sum up the experience of Helldivers 2 in a couple of points. They kind of give you this patriotic view of Super Earth, and they channel the inner Scotsman in you. Sort of a, they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom! Your Helldiver that you control is basically an oversized toddler that gets given a bunch of shiny, highly combustible toys to play with. Now the game instructs you to take your toddler-like hands and throw whatever highly combustible toy you currently have in the direction of the enemy. Or in the direction of a teammate that may have taken your samples. Because so help me God, if somebody touches my samples again, I'm going to end them. Ooh, but all samples are shut up. I will not partake in some communistic regime to share my samples. I am taking them back to my ship and I am buying whatever upgrades I want. Even if they cost an arm and 2 legs. If you're a bug diver, there's no shame. It's a pretty peaceful life. But if you're a bot diver, then you recognize that every bot killed is in the memory and honor of every Helldiver that has fought in the creek. Democracy rest their souls. My bad. Scottish accent almost came out there again. Now as for accomplishing the mission objectives themselves, you could go in there all tactically and decide on every little maneuver and detail that your squad's going to perform. Or you can bring orbital barrages, drop them at your feet, and let them hit your teammates. And maybe, if you're lucky, they might even hit an enemy. I've never seen it happen yet. Now each mission also can have its own environment, and with it, its own unique hazards. And these hazards are kind of what I imagine my parents' commute to school sounding like. Yeah, it was crazy. We had tornadoes in the middle of blizzards, we had drought-like floods, and I had to make 3 trips uphill both ways before I even got to school. So with a game loop that consists of dropping in, chipping away at an objective. For reference, take out an objective usually means drop a 500 kilogram bomb at the feet of your teammates and then hope that they run away in time. If not, you have extra lives for a reason. Dying, dealing with environmental hazards, and then also dealing with these just adorable little cuddly cactuses of joy. Helldivers 2 has some pretty solid action, so if you know what friends are, and possibly have some lying around, you can put together a semi-functional Space Marines at home kind of team for an all-around pretty good time. And remember, if you ever find yourself in a pinch in-game, there is no problem that 500 kilograms of pure, unadulterated freedom can't solve.